Hello, everyone. I'm Manic. And Joker 2, Folie I do. It was not my cup of tea. Joker 1 was so much fun. But in 2, they won't stop singing. Joker 2, Folie I do. I'm not a fan, but what say you? What say you? Okay, it's crazy how he just comes in here, makes me look like an idiot. All this work, I even turned my shirt around so you wouldn't see me in the darkness. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, I watched Joker 2, Fully I Do, and yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. It's like they really like it's all right for like movies to go away from like what they to evolve, to change, to not be like the same thing, but that's a pretty big jump from what it was before. Why's my light not coming on now? Now my microphone's broke. Okay, anyways, yeah, it's like they were like singing it was a musical. That was so like I'm not opposed to musicals or anything, but why was that a musical? They like, it's okay if you like a few songs, okay, like they sing, but oh my goodness, did they not stop singing? It was like they were like always singing. It was so crazy. But okay, let me get into it. Let me get into my notes and everything. My light for real just doesn't work. That's actually crazy. Look what I do for y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, okay, but anyways. So yeah, my first note. Like, I like the beginning cartoon. It's like it was showing like the parallels of Joker and Arthur. His split personality. At least that's what they were pushing through the whole thing. Like is he Joker? Is he Arthur? Is he both? Is he it's like no, I did like that part of the movie. Like I do feel like he did have like a split personality or something, because he wasn't like it didn't seem like he was putting on an act. He seems like he was just mentally ill and all that. So yeah, I don't think he was putting on an act like was like Harvey Dent. Oh yeah, Harvey Dent was in this movie. He was the lawyer. So yeah, like Harvey Dent was saying and all that stuff. So my next note, we see Joker in the beginning. He's like he's pretty much, he's just out of it. He's not like he's not making jokes. He's not, dude's been locked up. He's just been hating life. And then yeah, he's just going through the days. Like, I'm guessing it's because he's on his possibly because he's taking his medication now, or it seemed like he was taking his medication at the beginning of the movie, and then later stopped after Harley was like, don't do it, and all that stuff. So, and also about Harley, she's like she's an inmate instead of a psychiatrist. Like, she's still in the movies, they say that she still became, or she got a degree in psychology. I'm pretty sure they said that. So, and she just checked herself in, and then checked herself out, but still somewhat similar. Like, I actually like that. Like, I don't know too much about, at least I didn't watch like how do I say it? Well, I haven't seen exactly how Harley gets converted by the Joker. Like, I haven't read any stories where that happened, saw any movies where that happened, but I do like the idea of her being another inmate, and then, you know, them just like building off of each other. Like, you know, that's why it was called Folie. I do like. I had to look it up. Like, I didn't know this, but you know, what was it? You know what? Gotta look it up again. What is the meaning of? Yeah, folie à deux is a French phrase that translates to madness for two, a psychiatric condition where two people closely associated with each other share the same delusional beliefs. So yeah, it's like, yeah, that's pretty much what the movie's about. That's why it was named that. But I feel like it does better suit the title with her being a an inmate as well. Yeah, so Harley pretty much gave him a reason to live. He, like, after he meets her, you know, they start talking and everything. He finds out that she's a fan of him. You know, his work, his taking out Murray and all that stuff. Like, yeah, yeah, she's a real big fan of him. She, you know, just like a bunch of other people, she's a super fan of Joker. She checked herself in just to see the Joker and everything. But yeah, they start hanging out and all that stuff, and you know, blah blah blah. But all right, my next note. So we see Harley and Joker. They are, you know, they what's his name? Jackie lets the Joker into the singing classes and everything. And then Harley, she sets a fire on the piano. You know, because Joker wouldn't talk to her and she wanted attention and all that stuff. And then Jackie's like, you know, he's supposed to be watching Joker because he's you know, Joker killed like 5 people and everything, you know. But he tells Joker, like, while the place is burning down, hurry up and get out of there, you know. And then he leaves without actually grabbing him and making sure he gets out of there. I know he doesn't care about Joker and everything, but you know, he'd rather just save himself and everything. But you know, he could have grabbed him, but they run off together, and then they run past like 3 different people. Like, there was like a nurse, and I think like 2 officers that somehow didn't see them. Like, I don't know how that nurse didn't see them, because she pretty much watched them, because the whole group's going this way, they break off that way. Nobody sees them or anything, and then they go outside, start singing some more. They run up to the gate, climbing the gate and everything. It's like, I really don't understand how nobody saw them doing that, but whatever, I guess. Okay, in my next note, this is the first time I noticed it. This was about how long into the movie? Like, I'm not sure. It wasn't too long. This was, well, anyways, I won't talk. So my note says, there's a lot of singing in this movie, like a ridiculous amount. I would almost consider it a musical, because I think this was when they were like on the rooftop musical part where they started singing again. It's like yeah, like that's the first time I noticed it, like, which was like pretty much near the beginning of the movie. At least I think so, from what I remember. So there's so many songs, like, it's hard to remember which one I was even mentioning. But all right, my next note, we see, I wasn't sure if this was real or not. It's like, I don't think it was. So, you know, when Joker gets thrown into the hole because you know, he was jumping on the fence and everything, like, kind of threatening to escape, kind of with Harley. So he gets thrown into the hole, and then Harley comes in. I'm thinking it's like one of his delusions or something, you know. And but then later on, she says that she's pregnant. I don't know if that's also a delusion of his? That, like, because like I know that the Gotham police are corrupt and everything, but there's no way they actually let her in. Like, there's no way. There's right, or it's like no, they wouldn't, because no, like there's no way they actually let her in. That had to be like one of his delusions. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. And then this is when we start seeing after that happens. My next note, you know, he's off the perky and everything. No more medicine. He stops taking it. He's like, he says it's all better now. He prefers not having the medicine. Like you know, like yeah. Harley tells him not to take it. He stops taking it and all that stuff. And then my next note, I put this is actually getting annoying with all the singing. Yeah, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna look up how many times they sung in this movie. How many musical segments? Okay, so Joker 2 is saying there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. At least 18. At least from this AI thing. So there's at least 18 like musical segments in this movie. It's like, yeah. How's this? Like, it's weird how it's just so weird. It's like, why make it? It's just so weird. It's like, I don't know what their plan was. It's like, you know what? I also wanted to, let me watch the, or let's watch it together. Let's watch the trailer for, Joker Folie Do. Because, like, there's no way they showed it as a musical. I remember watching the trailer, and there's no way, I didn't think it was a musical at all. Like, hold on, let me put my headphones on. Like, I didn't think it was a musical at all. All right, here we go.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the century.
They believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr.
Yeah.
Well, he's not. There's a monster.
Yeah, they make it seem like, you know, like,
when I first saw Joker,
not
I saw you.
similar to one, you know, all dark and I guess mysterious.
For once in my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
Like, how do you watch this trailer and think musical?
For once
In
my life,
they got me.
I have someone who needs me.
How about you, Arthur? Do you still think you're a star?
Showtime.
The whole world smiles with you.
He sung once.
Do anything you want.
The sun comes.
You're Joker.
Okay.
Look around. Look at all these.
So pretty much, yeah. I don't think.
I will no longer allow any of you to keep me down. Be happy again.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're
Okay,
not giving
there's
people
one.
what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.
And actually, go back to this part. This is one of the musicals I did like. Like, it was this one. I'm going to talk about it a bit later. This one and the one where they're in the courtroom as well. That I did like. Yeah, that, and there's the other one. Did that even... I don't even remember that part in the movie. Maybe that was in a musical number 2, but
Sing hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day.
so I mean, there were a few songs in there, but overall, yeah, I don't think anybody would see that and think musical, like but yeah, man, I'm diverging from my notes a lot, even though my notes are pretty much saying the same thing. Why do they keep singing? But yeah. But yeah, let me go on to my next note. My next note, I put Harvey Dent is a lawyer, you know. Yeah, so I already mentioned that earlier. But oh yeah, my next note, I put this movie actually makes me feel sad for Joker. I never really thought about how the Joker is mentally ill when I was watching Batman movies / TV shows, because you know it's like, you know, because it's like cartoons and everything, like, oh, crazy guy, he does crazy stuff and he's killing a lot of people, so you don't really feel as bad for him. But in this movie, they do make it seem like this guy, bro, needs help. Like, he had an awful childhood. Not that he excuses like him killing 6 people, you know, including his mom and everything. But yeah, it's it does make you kind of feel bad for him a little bit. Like, he did have an awful life and all that. Which I did really like about the movie as well. In my next note, I put yeah, I'll talk about them singing again. All right. And then after that, we see that his life was like, this was like one of the saddest parts about the movie. We see I don't remember the girl's name, but you know, in Joker 1, the girl that he was he thought was his girlfriend the whole time, but he only like talked to once and all that. I really fell for that, you know. In the first movie, I was like, oh wow, he actually has a girlfriend. Yeah, that was. But yeah, so she was talking about how his mom had said that she just made up that stuff about him being here just to make people happy, and, you know, and that's why she called him happy and all that stuff. He had to bring joy to everybody. That's what his goal in life was. Like, that's why he became a clown. That's why he wanted to be a stand-up comedian, just because of something she just randomly thought of. It's like like, golly, poor guy. Like, he did not have much of a chance to not turn out the way that he did. But yeah. Oh yeah, in my next note, I also put, I really did like the scene where he was defending himself, like where like, you know, he fired his what you call it, his lawyer. He fired her, like, just in the middle of the trial and everything. So he started defending himself, and it's like he even dressed up as the Joker to do it. It's like, yeah, we saw how, you know, he kind of, he just didn't know what he was doing, but he even put on this voice and everything. It was like what he thought a lawyer should be like all like Southern and everything. It was, yeah. And how he was talking about what's his name, the You know, the dude that he guess I'll look up his name too. Gary Puddles, that's who it was. You know, Gary, he's like, and then he had that whole segment with, he was like, so Puddles is your real name? You're not supposed to lie on the stand. You know, you just pretty much making fun of him for having Puddles as his last name. Just couldn't believe it. And then he was like, and then, you know, the sad part, Gary was talking about how he, Joker was like the only person that was nice to him, how everybody would be like making fun of him constantly and all that stuff. And just how much it hurt for him for Joker to just, you know, do what he did and all that stuff. So yeah, that was all. I really like that segment. It's like all the segments, like there's a lot of good parts in the movie. It's just like why did they keep singing? Like I mentioned before, it's all right if you do it like, you know, like 2 musical numbers, like just to get into, like, you know, the Joker's mind, like, you know, that, like, I could see how he would like have a musical number in his head, but 15 like, we don't need to see all of them. Like, my goodness, 15 musical numbers. And holy, yeah. And then we see after, when before the Joker, you know, he doesn't call anybody to defend himself. He just rests his case and all that stuff, because, you know, he doesn't know what he's doing, but they still let him defend himself and all that. But right when they were delivering the verdict, or before they were delivering the verdict, he said, like, he's not the Joker anymore, he's Arthur. Like, the Joker isn't real and all that stuff, you know. Then they say guilty to everything. And then so, you know, pretty much the only way that Joker ever escapes, you know, the building gets blown up. He's able to escape like he always does. But so, you know, it blows up, he escapes. And so, you know, everybody turned on him because he said he's not the Joker anymore. He even went to go see Harley, and she was like, you said you're not the Joker. You're not gonna, like, you're not who you are anymore. You're just Arthur. You know, she only wanted him to be the Joker and everything. She didn't care about Arthur, you know. And it's like, you know, sucks for him, I guess. But so yeah, so Harley turned on him and everything. She didn't want to be with him anymore because he wasn't gonna be the Joker anymore. And so he lets himself get captured, and then, you know, he lets himself get captured. He doesn't run away anymore. And we see, like, he gets told by one of the cops, you know, pretty much one of the cops set him up to get stabbed by another inmate. And then, you know, he gets stabbed and he dies. Like, he doesn't want to be the Joker. And then, you know, everybody just, you know, everyone turns on him, and then they stab him and he dies. It's like, that's a pretty disappointing ending. Like, he just gets stabbed in prison. He gives up being the Joker, and, like, that's the end of him. Yeah, it's like, and that was just the end. Yeah, he gets stabbed, he dies. Like, I keep trying to think of something else to say about that, but that, you know, that's what happens. I guess I'd just say, like, it was just a disappointing movie overall, really. Like, there's a lot of good parts in it. Like some of the musical segments were good. Some, like, the court scene was really good. I did like that part. I kind of like how he was bouncing off of Harley and everything. Like he didn't know who to believe. He didn't know whether to believe the lawyer, believe Harley. You know, like you know, I did like that part. So overall, you know, I give the movie like I give it a I shouldn't give it a I give it a 7 out of 10. Like I feel like it could have been much better than it actually was. It like truly, even though like the singing was super annoying, truly, like I wasn't a big fan of it. It's like it really just didn't seem necessary, or like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it didn't match like the tone of the movie, you know, because oh, my light's working. So it's like, man, yeah, I just didn't feel like it matches what the tone of the movie, at least what I felt the tone of the movie should have been. Like he's about to get he was going on trial for, you know, killing all those people, and then half the movie's like musical numbers and everything. Like I get like he no, he's happy that he met Harley, so he doesn't I don't know, I really don't know how to end this. So bye bye. Hello everyone, I'm Manic, and Joker 2, Folie I do, was not my cup of tea. Joker 1 was so much fun, but in Joker 2 they won't stop singing. Joker 2, Folie I do, I was not a fan. No, I ruined it. Ah, my phone. Hello everyone, I'm Manic, and Joker 2, Folie I do. No. Hello everyone, I'm Manic, and Joker 2, Folie I do was, oh no, I messed it up.